We are here at The GoodS with myself, Godni, and
Sarah.
And we have a very special day today. We are interviewing Miral Kotb from iLuminate. We are excited to be here at the
St. Mark's Theater. Miral is a dancer, choreographer, software designer, and the creative mind behind iLuminate, a dance company and production company that has these incredible light suits that the dancers wear that glow in the dark that are just magical. Miral, thank you so much for joining us. It's really our honor to be here with you. And I wanted to ask you, you're at the intersection of technology and the arts. How did that happen for you? It's such a unique, interwoven proposition.
So I actually started doing both separately. I started dancing when I was 5 years old. I get that side from my father, who's a folkloric dancer in Egypt. And I started writing software when I was 9. I got really into it at a young age, and I think I get that kind of problem-solving side from my mother, because she was an accountant. She's very good with numbers and such. So I always had these two separate worlds, and then I decided to bring them together recently. But for the longest time, dance was more emotional, and the software development was more mentally to just challenge myself and solve problems.
In the code.org piece, Getting Loopy, you talk about the the constant loop of technology on the one hand and then dance on the other. What is the constant loop in your head? What is your mantra?
So I see one of my mantras is always to look forward, don't look back, and to learn from life's many challenges, I guess you can say, because things are always going to come up, and I think what separates you from being able to handle it or letting it get you down is how you approach it. And if you keep regretting things or thinking, oh, I should have done this or that, then it will always hold you back. But if you just let things happen and learn from them, then it'll take you forward, because I do believe things happen for a reason.
This is Miral, and Miral, this is Mia.
Hi, Mia.
And And Mia is here to experience a little bit behind the scene of iLuminate. How amazing is that, huh? So Miral is going to take you behind the scene and show you how it's going to happen. All right, you excited? Awesome.
Okay, ready? So these all light up. We have like a bench here that lights up in the dark. This is a portal where you go in and out of when you're going to different worlds. And all these things are props that we light up in the show to give a scene. And then I'm going to show you some of the light suits. You want to see the light suit? Okay, come on. This is Shane.
Hi, Mia. Nice to meet you. Are you excited about today? Yeah, I'm excited too.
So don't be too scared of him. He's really a nice guy in person. But in this show, he's the bad guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn. Watch out. I might come find you in the audience too.
You wanna go backstage? Careful, okay? This is Chris, one of the technicians. He helps make sure the show happens every night, and he makes sure everything works out well with the light suits.
Excited to come see iLuminate. Awesome.
Okay, now you can be careful with this. Dancers, we have a guest coming. Everyone dressed. No, come on back. Come on, dancer. I look like. So you want to be a dancer, right? So everybody, I want you to meet Mia. Hey, she wants to be a dancer.
Yeah.
What kind of dance?
You got a Snapchat
Yes, the flowers. So that's Charles. He plays Roll of Jacob. That's Aubrey. She's Allie in the show. This is Simon. This is Top. What style do you like? What's your favorite style of dance? I don't know if you like hip hop or ballet. Hip hop? Oh, then you're gonna like this show. Yeah, you'll like this show. Alright. Hi! I'm Lucia. Nice to meet you. I can't wait for you to see the show. Where are you gonna sit yet? We'll find her. Yeah. Yes. Simon, you have to pick. You have to make sure you find Mia for the game. Yeah. Okay. It's not he's a robot.
Hello.
Getting dressed. And this is Omar who plays house life. He does hip hop. She wants to do hip hop.
Yeah. How old is 8? Okay.
Team 28. I don't know. Somewhere. And that's Tim. He does tech and he also does all our social media. And that's Christina. She does all the wardrobe.
What's your name?
Nice to meet you.
I love your hat.
Isn't it awesome? She's so beautiful. Nicest eyes too. See all these helmets?
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're heavy. Pick one up. This is Lisa. She does dance tactics.
Hey.
He wants to be a hip hop dancer.
Oh, you do? Yes. Join the club. Yes. Be a hip hop dancer on the show.
You want to put it on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a Starlight training. Lisa plays Starlight.
Starlight training.
She has the best outfit. See?
This will be yours. Yeah. All right. So when I'm done, I'm gonna give it to you so you can play the role. Okay? All right. Promise, Papa. She's in there. She's tired. She's tired.
Isn't it? They wear it all the show long while they're dancing. I know, that's right.
See you out there.
Can somebody
Now you want to see all the computers that run the show? So this is backstage. Jorge is our production manager, and he makes sure everything happens right. So you have all these computers to make the show happen. It's pretty intense, right? So yeah, a lot goes into this show. You want this to be your room because you would know, yeah. He gets the best view, he sees that, and he sees the stage too. Here he is, Jorge. Jorge, this is me. I was telling her after you have to pull.
Nice to meet you.
She would sit here, she said, you get a window.
Yeah, absolutely. I get to see through the window and watch everything come in through the TV. So I get to call down to the text, make sure everything's working all right, and coordinate with them for this is my show. Get to control everything here. I can turn on any light, turn off any of the lights from up here. So if anything weird happens, I can do everything from up here.
He's like control center, command center.
Yeah, exactly. It's like NASA control.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jorge.
You're welcome.
Okay, be careful. Hold on. Now imagine the dancers, they have to walk here in the dark. Isn't that crazy? All that in the dark. Where are you sitting? I have to come find you wherever you're sitting.
Wow.
You got the full view. She's so beautiful.
Wow. Did you like it? Yes. Awesome. Miral, this is such a great full cycle for me to sit down with you today. And right back when I saw you at American Got Talent, I reached out right away to my team, and we decided to write you an email, and today we are finally reconnected, which is amazing. So first of all, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for giving us the opportunity, and also giving our children the opportunity. Back then, when we send you an email, we told you that we are, what we're doing is helping children through the arts at the Free Bird organization. And we found such a great connection because you were affected by cancer. And back then at American Got Talent, when you won number 3, which I recall, I remember when you went on stage again for the first time when you were in remission. And for me, it's first of all, it's such an incredible inspiration for our children. And today you're actually going behind the scene with one of our children, which is so awesome. Such a great opportunity. Such a great place to, for a child to be around you, about somebody who's so inspiring and so empowering in the same time. How is this experience makes you feel when you actually share your art with a child in need as well?
It's an honor to share my art with a child in need. It means so much to me because, you know, there's so much that happens through iLuminate and so many different opportunities that we have, but I'd say this is one of my most treasured ones because it's so human and it really reminds you why we do what we do. There's so much pain, and art is such a great way to address that pain and express it and inspire people through it. So I'm honored, inspired, and I'm looking forward to meeting them.
So Miral, when you were diagnosed with cancer and you didn't think that you would be able to perform as a professional dancer again, what was that like for you? What was your journey that clearly led to a very positive place?
When I was diagnosed with cancer, it was devastating. It was quite scary because it was wrapped around my psoas muscle and my hip, and at the time the doctors didn't even know they would be able to keep my life because of how it was wrapped around. But I was so lucky to have the surgeon that I did, and I think he took 9 hours to do the surgery because he knew I was a dancer and he knew how important it was for me to keep my leg. So I was quite lucky. But with that came, I had to have 2 surgeries. One just to remove the tumor, the second one was interrupted radiation. So the radiation actually affected my body the most because it literally burned whatever muscle tissue was there. So I realized quickly that dancing was not going to really be something for me to do anymore, at least not professionally, because I could barely walk after the surgeries. But I think what I did was I rediscovered other parts of my life, like software, because software was kind of like my fallback. I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. And once I was diagnosed and I couldn't dance the way I used to, I really honed in on my software development skills, and I found out that I really enjoy it. And the experiences that I had through dance, plus the more I delved into software development, made it possible for me to perform with a company like iLuminate. So I really feel like you have to just deal with what life gives you, because if you dwell on the pain, it will paralyze you. So I think that I just had to just keep it moving.
You've performed with some of the greats in the industry. Christina Aguilera,
Chris Brown, wow.
just to name a few. Who is your dream collaborator? Who would you die to work with next?
Well, I think it would be Michael Jackson. He would be my dream collaborator because he truly is an artist. And we could even have a tribute to him in the show because I'm a huge fan of his.
And where do you see where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
I really want to get into education through iLuminate. I think that there's a really strong power in mine. It's also to wear light suits. The dancers themselves say they feel like superheroes, and I feel like there is this incredible feeling when you put this light suit on that it takes you out of your shell. It makes you feel like you can overcome anything. And we've done some educational programs around the world, in New Zealand, in Central Asia, in the States, and I want to really develop this education through light and art.
Tell us about your creative process. At what point do you get really inspired? Is it more in, setting things up, the rehearsal, more the technology side, or the dance side, or a combination of the two?
Production side is the creative process for me. I love all of it. really lucky to be able to one day be writing an iPhone app for the show, the next day be rehearsing with dancers, the next day writing lighting cues, the next day working on the logistics of getting the production up and going. It's so different each day and challenging and fun. And I think what I learned is it's all in the pre-production. So some people think that the most exciting part is when you're in the studios, but the planning it's just as fun, and then seeing it all come to life, and then little issues coming up here and there, and learning how to address them on the fly. That all of that is part of the process, and I love it all.
How did you came up with this flashy lights on stage that makes everybody so excited, from children to adults to elderly? This is unbelievable to me. When I see something like this, I'm like, what the hell is this? This is unbelievable.
I came up with it kind of by accident. I was at an Apple Developers Conference, and it was a while back when wireless chips were just starting to get popular, and they were talking about how you can communicate with wireless chips from your devices, and they were showing us how small they've gotten. And I started thinking, what if you could communicate live on stage with artists as you're performing? And so that was the initial, I guess, seed. And then from there, I thought, okay, what else can we do with this? And immediately I thought of lighting, because as a choreographer, when you go to rehearsals, you always think about all the lighting that's going to happen around the dancers, and sometimes it actually takes away from the dancers themselves, especially when you're working with like big artists or big productions. And I thought, what if you just take all that lighting away and let the focus be on the dancers, let the dancers be everything, and that's where it started.
So today, after everything that you've been through, do you feel like you're a free bird?
I am a free bird. Is that what you? I don't know. What would I forget?
Whatever you feel like. So we say it, how are you a free bird?
Oh, how am I a free bird? Oh, that's a harder question. Oh my goodness. I'm honored to be a free bird, because I feel like it really was art that gave me the strength to overcome cancer. So I definitely feel my heart a free bird.
Good. One more thing. So we have a special gift for you today.
Oh no!
So I have my friends at Blue Mercury who decided to give you amazing skincare and also makeup for you, because you're awesome inspiration to all of us.
Oh, thank
so
you.
This is for you.
Oh, yes.
And you should open this. Enjoy. You should open it and see what they wrote for you, and they also wrote you a personal letter.
Really?
Yes.
Should I open it?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yay! Thank you! Yay! Oh my god, I love Moroccan oils. I love all of this. Cleanser.
You can show it to the camera.
Oh yeah. So, being from Egypt, Moroccan oil is very important for my hair. So this is a big treat. I guess serums are good for your skin. And then you need to clean your face. So there's this awesome soy cleanser. That's so great. I never get fancy with stuff like that. Foaming mask. Nice. Oh, NARS is a really good product. The lip gloss. Yay! Oh, a scented candle. You might need that backstage with all the lights. Another lip gloss from Lunister. Another one, some Smith & Holt. Thank you. Oh, I don't know, a glow peel. This is all amazing. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh wow.
Thank you to Blue Mercury who did all of this amazing, and they want to introduce people who inspire others, and they helped us, helped you, to help others. So thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you for inspiring us and our children.
Thank you so much to you, Godni. You've done something incredible. Your organization is such a big inspiration to so many people, and I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
like you to play Mercury.
Thank you.
Awesome.